So we're doing a series, the 48 Laws of Power, but God's way. So everything that you can find in the 48 Laws of Power, you can find in the Bible. Now, we have Law 5 today. So much depends on reputation guarded with your life. And you can find that same thing in Proverbs 22:1, right? And so it reads, a good name is to be chosen rather than great riches, loving favor rather than silver and gold. Now, what can you find a story about this and get some understanding to try to apply it to your life? Solomon. Solomon was the king after David. He was David's son, right? And God came to him and said, hey, whatever you desire, whatever you wish, ask and you shall receive. And instead of asking for gold or for favor or anything that usually we would ask for, he asked for wisdom to shepherd his people, right? To be ruler over his people. And so what did God give him? He gave him that, right? And so look at that wisdom. He gave him that, but then he gave him also gold and silver, right? It was added on because he asked for wisdom first, right? So I want you to acknowledge that, right? And so when I say that so much depends on reputation guarded with your life, the fact of the matter is King Solomon had a reputation that preceded the world when he was the king, right? He had multiple kings coming to him to hear his word on how he was governing his kingdom, right? It says in 1 Kings chapter 10 that now when the Queen of Sheba heard of the fame of Solomon concerning the name of the Lord, she came to test him with hard questions. Now I want y'all to focus on when she heard of him, right? That means that his name was being spoken throughout the world. And this is at a time where they don't have phones. They don't have newspapers. They have birds, and they have people that travel on their feet for miles and miles and miles and miles. Like if they wanted to go, let's say 50 miles, maybe they was on their feet traveling. So for the word to get to Queen Sheba in Egypt, that's a long way, broskies.